Welcome to yet another YouTube golfer at the Cambridgeshire Golf Club, part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, it'll be a link somewhere. There'll definitely be a link in the description, but maybe go and watch part 1 and see how we got on. If you don't want any spoilers, pause now and go and watch that one. Are we back? Good. So 11 over net, 11 over gross, 2 over net on my handicap on the front 9 with some silly shots, a couple of good holes. The greens are running rather fast. It's reasonably windy out here, although that seems to be dropping now, which is good. And we're going to see what we can do on the back 9. I get 8 shots on the back 9. Yeah, I think, if I've read that right. Anyway, I get 17 shots overall, so I've got to pick up 2 shots somewhere. So, need some more pars. Fingers crossed. And status report. I've used all the spare battery for the camera, and I'm on about 80% for the main camera. So I might be a little less chatty on this one. 10th hole is 416 yard par 4 on the card, and we have bunkers at 200, 220 and 240. So I'm not going to take my driver. I know it's going to leave me quite a long second, but I'm going to hit my 5-iron and try and leave myself short of the bunkers, because I just think my driver range at the moment is just all over those bunkers. So just hit a nice 5-iron. The wind has died a little. Got a touch of draw. Oh, that's a touch of draw and a big left kick. Should be safe. Also, if somebody wants to buy me a spare battery for a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, we are 232 yards from the pin and 210 from the front. The wind is blowing slightly into us and right to left, so I'm going to hit a 4-iron. If I absolutely flush it, it'll be middle of the green. But I probably won't, and it'll be a little short. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, that's a bit of a draw, and there's some trees over there. I think I'm wide of the bunker. This could be an interesting third shot. Distance-wise, 10 yards, 5 yards short of the green, but way left, so I've got to go over the bunker. There is no bunker. 60-degree wedge, just onto the green. I said just onto the green. I would have liked it just slightly more than that. I was maybe a yard onto the green. It's landed quite soft and stopped. It's left me with a 40-foot putt, and the whole green slopes front to back. So I'm going to aim this 6-8 feet left. Whew. Not used to aiming putts this far outside the hole. And that's not moving nearly as much as I thought it was going to. Massively under hit, and it's gone dead straight. Wow. Okay, there's some optical illusions going on here. This is not how we wanted to start the back 9. Too many 3 putts. It's a much, much better putt. That's 2 inches from the hole. 3 inches. Oh. Good second putt, rubbish first. I said I wanted pars. I didn't order a double bogey. 11th hole, 352 yard par 4 on the card. There's a bunker up there at 200, a ditch just past it. The wind is blowing quite strongly right to left, and with that draw I've got on my driver at the moment, I don't want to risk taking it because it could end up on the A14. So I'm going to hit a 6-iron, which should be short of the bunker and lead me 150, 160 into the 160 odd into the green, maybe 170, which is doable with a 7-iron. So Going to aim this slightly right, middle of the fairway, and then hit in from there. And that has gone way right. That's gone way right. And not knowing this course very well, I'm going to play a provisional. Come on, turn properly. That's better. Right, that's far left of the fairway, just short of the ditch, and the other one is way right, so I'm going to go for a long walk. Right, so I found it. It's not too far past the trees. What I hadn't realised is another 5 yards that way is out of bounds on the practice range, so got lucky with that, but I've got no shot at all, so I'm just back onto the fairway and then a long shot into the green. Right, we've left ourselves 195 yards, slightly uphill with a quite fierce right to left wind and trees on the right. So I'm going to kind of aim, I'm going to aim for the right side of the green. I hope I don't go too far right for those trees, and see if I can run it up. That's coming back because of the wind. I think that's hopped just left of the green, which might mean it's in the left-hand bunker. Not a bad strike. Yep, in the bunker. I actually thought I'd run around this one and was in the next bunker, but bunkers are bunkers. Sand is really quite heavy and the rain from last night, but as I mentioned, they have been working on and raking them this morning, so very heavy sand. Wow, yeah, there's almost water rising in there. Yeah, safe, just a safe out. Another putt that looks like it goes way left to right. What are we? 1 nearly out bounds, 2 back on, 3 into the bunker, 4 onto the green. Oh dear. We can't go double bogey, can we? Oh yes we can. And worse if we are not careful. Oh! That's run around the back of the hole. Quite pleased with that putt. I know it's a double bogey, but it's just unfortunate with the drive. Quite a nice second, distance-wise, strike-wise, and a nice bunker shot. 3 doubles in a row. We need to stop the rot. 12th hole is 414 yard par 4 on the card. There's a ditch which I could ignore because it's at about 130 yards. There's bunkers at 200 and 220. Wind is now coming off the left shoulder, so I'm just going to hit a driver. If I put my draw on it, it'll hold it straight. It should be plenty clear of those bunkers. Should. Started it left and it stayed left. I think that's going to be just in front of the tee on the 7th. Not a bad strike though. Right, yeah, so I'm off the 7th tees just over there. I've got just over 170 yards to the pin. Winded very slightly against, completely blocked out by trees, but I'm pretty sure my 7-iron can get over it, so well, we're about to find out together. Yes, it can. That's a lovely shot. Walk through my tracer and I think it landed down behind a tree, because I didn't see it sit down. So we're about 15 yards short actually, which is a surprise, because I thought I hit that quite well. But I guess I've still not got a handle on the wind. Looking at that flag, it is more into my face than I thought. 52-degree wedge, drop it short the green, let it run up. Come on, give me a nice one. Absolute flub. Ah, disappointed with that. Right, 9-9, putt. Go on. That's 3 inches away. Thank you. That hole is full of water. Next up, we have the 13th hole, 213-yard par 3 on the card. Zapped as 219 today. Slightly into wind. Wind is still going right to left on us. 4-iron, aim for the right side of the green. I've almost caught my 4-iron nicely today. Not quite hit any of them properly. Oh, it struck lovely, but it's way pushed. We're going to have to go and have a look for that. It's open over there, but there's trees. So I found the ball, it clipped the top of the tree and it's killed it, so it's quite a long way short. And this is one of the things I both like and hate about this course, is it's a poor shot. I'm over here. There isn't a lot of rough, so you can find your ball. But there are plenty of trees, so you are penalised. There is no way I can go for the green from here. So you're penalised, but you can find your ball. That's the right way around. 67 to the pin, and the wind is blowing really quite hard right to left, so we're going to aim to the right side of the green. Just a 9 o'clock 60. And we're going to fat it, because of course we are. That's a foot short the front edge. Uphill, into the sun. Any more excuses? This is for a bogey. That's just hopped a bit. I should have done my usual and taken 9-iron. This is all gone very, very wrong now, hasn't it? Right side of the hole. Uphill. Oh, and that's another one that's just shaved the hole today. Oh dear. Oh, I thought I could have saved a double bogey there. That's a triple bogey 6. Right, 14th hole, 462-yard par 5. And the second half of this hole goes way uphill. Bunkers at around 200 and 220 again. Wind is now, I'm heading back, so wind is now coming way off the left, so I'm aiming straight for the green, very left edge of the fairway. I'm hoping the wind does its thing and brings the ball back again. It is sheltered somewhat by trees, but if it stays straight, then it'll be fine too. That's gone right. That's gone right. Okay, there's some trees and some scrub over there. We'll have a look. Yeah, it's turning into one of those days, isn't it? Well, it is one of those days. Far too many doubles and triples. Odd shots going astray, leaving in awkward positions. And just things, not good enough. To give you an idea, the one other time I played this course, I finished, I think 2 or 3 over my handicap, but I was level par gross through 6 holes. Don't know how I managed it. Anyway, got to get my head back straight, so I'm going to ignore the previous 13 holes, and despite my first slice of the day, I'm going to see what we can do for the final 5. How many can I manage level par to my handicap through the final 5 holes? Answers in comments. Somebody put no down for me, please. Right, well, another foot to the right and we'd have been stone dead and had no shot. As it happens, this is uncomfortably close to the trees. I'm just going to punch a 4-iron to make some progress. We're about 230 away from the green, so if I can get this 100 yards and then wedge out from the green. Yeah, that'll do. Middle of the fairway, safe. Right, so we are 145 from the pin, but it's uphill, so it's playing more like 155. But there's a bit of a tailwind, so I'm going to hit my 9-iron out left. Yes, there is still quite a strong left to right breeze blowing. 9-iron should be a 145 club, so it should be safe, not over the back, just nicely through the ball. Come on, wind. It's trying. I think I'm straight in the left-hand bunker. Yeah, straight in the bunker. Again, a lot of rain, very hard, very heavy sand. And this green has 2 layers, very steep slope there, so I really need to keep it up the left-hand side. So just shot, just safe and out, please. Please. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, good 20-foot putt. I think it stays basically straight, but I've said that about a couple today and they really haven't. And that one has gone a foot to the right. It's pin high, foot to the right of the hole. Nice putt though, just a misread. So what's that? 1, 2 out the trees, 3 in the bunker, 4, 6. Only a bogey, not a double. So 1 over for our final 5 so far. Onto the 15th par 3, 137 yards. The flag is zapped at 141, but the wind is slightly with us. The bunker is at about 110, and the front edge of the green is more like 120. So I'm going to take a pitching wedge, which is 130 club. The wind is, say, slightly with us, but still very left to right. So I'm going to aim left side of the green and just hit a full pitching wedge, which should be a 130 club, but hopefully will just get us up onto the green. That shot was fatter than I am. Awful. 55 yards to pin, 60-degree wedge, obviously. Just a little half shot. Hopefully get it to sort of land, spin, stop, middle of the green somewhere. Nothing dramatic, just not that. That was 2 inches behind where I was set up. Come on. Through the ball. Needed more, but it's a safe enough shot. My wedge game has been really quite nice recently, judging distances, and it is all over the place today. It's another long putt. I'll start leaving myself the odd chance, so a very long putt for par. This is going to come back a couple of feet. Oh, I just needed a little more and it would have held the line. 18 inches to a watery grave. Bloop. Yuck. That's a 4. So that's bogey bogey. Holding my handicap on the final 5. So I shouldn't complain. 16th hole, it is a 420 yard par 4. It's basically a 90-degree dogleg to the left, but it also drops about, what, 40, 50, 60 feet? I don't know. The drone footage, unlike all the other holes on the course, the drone is flying completely flat, straight and level. And so the climb that you think you're seeing is actually the hole falling away from you. I'm going to hit a 5-iron, so I need to just put a 5-iron straight in front of me, down the slope, and then hit into the green. There is actually a tower for your playing partners to stand on and watch to make sure anybody in front of you is out the way, but I started at 6:30 in the morning, so there is nobody in front of me. Nice easy 5-iron straight down the hill. Wow, the wind's got that. Wow, the wind's got that. Okay, that could be in some trouble. I forgot about the wind. Reload with the 5-iron, we're going way further right. Oh, now that's me. Right, so that's 2 balls way left. Fingers crossed we find one of them. Right, so we found both balls. Hit this one better than the second. The second was actually not as far over because I started it so far right and slightly on the just on the fairway. There's somebody's Callaway there. But I've got no shot again. So I just pop this down onto the fairway and then I should have a chance into the green. Yeah, trundle, middle of the fairway. They're the only shots I've done well today, aren't they? 133 to the pin, very slightly downhill, so playing about 130. Oh look, I've got a pitching wedge, that goes 130 yards. At least it does if I hit it properly. Very sheltered from the wind down here, but it's going to be going slightly behind, slightly right. So we can aim a little bit to the right of the green. We're on an odd stance here. The fairways are kind of undulating, gives you some interesting stances. I don't need interesting today, I need easy. Pitching wedge. That's a nice strike. That is a nice strike. It might be long. I think that's way long. I think that is way long. Okay, that's actually slightly a bit of a relief. It is on the green, but it is right off the back. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's my pitch mark. It's 15 yards past the hole, so that's 145. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So that's about 150 yard pitching wedge, which is, wow, I got that wind wrong, didn't I? Anyway, means he's got a really long putt again, back down the hill. It's not until you play somewhere like this that I realise the greens I normally play on are quite small. Oh, that's so short. That's so short and it's not coming back. I'm just scared of these greens. See, I thought say that's so short, it's about 2 feet short. It's about 6 feet wide. So this is for a bogey to keep us level par for that 5 for our handicap. Not looking great, is it? Come on. Give me a straight one into the hole. Through the line. I did not see that coming right to left. Nope, total misread. Double bogey 6. Oh, right. Just got to par one of these last 2 holes then. I don't think I've generally played that badly today. I've just played bad shots in really the wrong time. Does that make any sense? Or am I just trying to comfort myself? I don't know. Either way, 2 holes left. It's been a fun morning. Being out on the golf course in the sun is always a fun morning. 17th hole, 351 yard par 4, and then we've got a par 5 to finish, so maybe the par 5 is our best bet for a par. But let's see. Quite sheltered from the wind here, but I think it's still going to go very much left to right, so I'm going to aim this down the left hand side of the fairway and try not to hit the deer that's just run across the fairway. I've seen a couple of what I think are little munkjack deers around here. Get them at Melbourne occasionally as well. Up the left side of the fairway, nice easy driver swing. That is by far and away the best shot I've hit today. It's an absolute cannon. Yeah, shots like that keep me coming back to playing golf. Just rockets off the face. It feels absolutely lovely. I'll probably get down there and discover it's in some rough or something, so I don't know the course very well. But I don't care. Yeah, so according to Arccos, that's a 293 yard drive onto a wet fairway. I'll take that every day of the week. Can I go and start this round again, please, and just hit like that the entire time? So flag is fairly at the front, 47 yards, 60-degree wedge, half hit. No, really, can I start this round again? 10 feet? Take that. Maybe not 10 feet. But it's a lot better than anything else I've hit today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paces. 15 feet. 15 feet. Nice little bit of check on that half swing. Very, very happy with that. Rolled it up to the edge of the hole. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not say put it 5 feet past. Nope, these greens have completely got me all day. I need to play more other courses. Yes. Woo. Ah. That's some relief. I think one of the things today is showing me, I mean, I already knew, but kind of ignore most of the time, is the greens where I regularly play, they're in perfectly okay condition most of the time. But they're not nearly as quick, and they're not nearly as big as a full-size course. But you know, that's what you get for playing on public course that's close to home, that you can do quick nines before work, as opposed to a big boy course where you're doing an 18 and have to take a half-day holiday to do it. Still, it is really good fun. On to the last hole. How does it go? There may be trouble ahead. Oh dear. 18th hole, par 5 at 455 yards off the yellow tees. We have got bunkers on 200 and 245, and then water all down the right hand side starting at 260 and out of bounds past the trees all the way down the left. Yeah, and the wind is still up there somewhere. Now we're playing the same as the previous hole, so it's going to be coming off the left a bit. So we're going to aim left hand side of the fairway, left middle of the fairway. Just put a nice swing on it, same as last time. Yes, ball! Oh, that's 2 beauty swings to finish with. Yes. Apparently I just need 16 holes to get warmed up on, but don't tell my feet that, because they are really starting to hurt right now. Arthritis is a wonderful thing. So we are just off the fairway. That's 303 yards according to Arccos. I've run further than I thought I was going to. 152 to the flag, but Arccos is also saying the wind means it's 10 yards short, so I'm going to hit my 9-iron, 145 club, and if I hit it properly, this will be a drive and a 9-iron to get to a par 5. Admittedly not a very long one, but to get to a par 5 in 2. I will be happy for the rest of the day if I do that. It's nice. That is pin high, right side of the green. That's it. I'm officially happy for the rest of the day. So yeah, very much on the heart of the green. Safely away from the bunker. Maybe too safe. But we are here for 2 on a par 5. So roll this one close, within 5 feet, and then you've got a chance finishing with a birdie. Got a chance. Oh, that is ridiculous. Well, there we go. That was the Cambridgeshire Golf Club, just north of Cambridge, outside Bar Hill. 47 on the front 9, which is 11 over with 2 pars. Far too many double bogeys. And then 46 back with double bogey to start, and then remarkably a par eagle finish. Nobody saw that coming. I wish I'd booked the whole day off and then I could go and do it all again. On a day like today, well, on any day I guess, but especially on a day like today when it's sunny and the wind's blowing to keep life interesting, it's really a nice course. As I said, part the way around, the rough isn't too high, but there are plenty of trees, so you can find your ball, but you do get penalised for going offline. There's some nice wide spaces to drive into. Really quite refreshing to be able to get my driver out so much and finally get the swing going properly. So I shall definitely have to come back. Thoroughly enjoyed today, and thanks to the club for letting me film and letting me fly the drone. This has been yet another YouTube golfer. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.